Hey yo, I'm the MMA loser and I'm back with another video. And today, right now, I want to talk about the UFC 296 press conference. Now, this press conference was a good one, but we could have gotten the best press conference of all time if Ian Cachado-Gary, you know what I mean, was in there. But of course, he got pneumonia, wink wink, and he wasn't there. But still, he got roasted by the uh, number one contender, by the title challenger at welterweight division, Colby Chaos Covington. He still roasted him. He asked a question to the fans. Kobe started by asking a question to the fans. How many of you present here has done something with Ian Gary's wife? I do not know if that was tasteful, but hey, this is Kobe Covington. But it was like the crowd cheered up. I mean, kind of immature, but let us be honest. Kobe was going to say it. The entire MMA community is saying it. They're absolutely destroying Ian Gary at this point of time. But apart from that, Kobe was full of chaos. He lived up to his hype. He lived up to his name, and he did some trash talking. Of course, he fumbled on some of the lines, and one of those fumbling lines led him to deliver probably one of the, I would say, nastiest line in UFC 296 press conference. I think in the recent times it was a pretty nasty line. It was really, really personal and really dark and kind of accurate. Not exactly accurate. That would be a wrong thing to say, but you know what I'm talking about. He was talking. Kobe stayed Leon. He told Leon that, hey, I'm going to take you to seven seven stage of hell or something, and said that we can say hi to someone who's related to Leon. And Leon did not like it. Leon was really angry. Now, is that a good thing or a bad thing? We don't know. We have seen Habib being really angry with McGregor and he won, and we saw Aldo being really angry with McGregor and he got knocked out. So this is like a double-edged sword. But people comparing Leon's anger to Habib's anger is kind of different, because Habib was going to win against Conor because his style was completely matched up against Conor. Like, Conor is a really good striker, but his wrestling is pretty, like, he's bad. His wrestling is bad. He got taken down by Chad Mendes. So Habib was definitely going to win that fight. And that was like a one-sided beatdown. And in this case, I don't know, because Leon's has a good style. His style is really good, but we don't know. I mean, but this made it more interesting. Leon is going to come in this fight more invested. He's going to be angrier with Kobe. He didn't like before days. I don't know if he was really that angry with Kobe, but now he's really, really angry with Kobe, and that is how it works. But overall, I mean, he could have. Look, I'm not American, so I don't know what that means, or British. English isn't really my first language, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, whatever he said definitely hurt Leon, because the way he was acting. This reminded me. Do you know what it reminded me of? This reminded me of Michael Chiesa going and fighting with Kevin Holland. Not Kevin Holland, Kevin Lee. Yeah, Kevin Lee. When Kevin Lee said something about his mother or something, I don't know. Chiesa got angry. Then he got punched by Kevin Lee, and since then, none of them, neither Kevin Lee nor Michael Chiesa, is in the UFC right now. So these two are already doing better than them. They're already in title contention. They both have fought for the title. One of them is a champion. The other one is, again, getting another opportunity to fight for the title. So it's kind of interesting. They're both better than Kevin Lee and Chiesa at this point of time. But this was completely a Kobe Covington show. He said some really nasty things, to be honest. Kobe said some really nasty things about this man on the screen right now. That is Wonderboy Thompson. He said that Wonderboy and his father, they drive a van without any windows, and they he mentioned some candies, and he mentioned some karate, he mentioned some dojo, and he mentioned some other words which I do not want to say on YouTube. You know what I mean. He said Stephen Thompson and his father is on, maybe not in the top 10 ranking list, but they should be on the list that every community is aware of. And you know what I mean. If you watch that press conference, if you watch the highlight, then you know what he said. He said some really, some nasty things about Wonderboy. Everybody's saying that he said something bad, said some really bad stuff about Leon's condition, like whatever his family member and everything. But I think what he said about Stephen Thompson is actually darker and nastier and worse. because Stephen Thompson is a nice guy. To say something about Thompson isn't really a great thing, but it is what it is. Stephen just laughed it off. And I mean, Kobe did not really disrespect him like he did other people in there. Of course, Ian Gary had to take a like Ian Gary one was funny. Look, I'm not going to say like Ian Gary kind of deserves it at this point of time. Him just saying stupid stuff. Whatever he did against Neil Magny, he kind of deserves it after what he did against Neil Magny. And the problem is not about what they said against Neil Magny. The problem is when someone says something about Ian Gary, he just wants to sue them. He wants to just, I don't know, he just doesn't want anyone else to say something about him. That's the problem with Ian Gary. If you're going to punch somebody, then you better be prepared to take one back as well. That's the whole point of it. If you hurt someone, they're going to hurt you back. That's how it works. Ian Gary wants to be the one to say stupid stuff, but whenever someone says something about him and his family, he doesn't want them to accept it. He doesn't want to accept it. Like, whatever, dude. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about that guy's personal life, but come on, it is what it is. And apart from them, some other stuff happened. The funniest moment was when Tony Ferguson and Colby Covington just got into an argument. They both were saying to us a lot of stuff. Tony said something, you're not really this, you're not really that. And Colby replied with, you have a 6-fight losing streak. Kind of doesn't make any sense for you to be in here. And Tony said that this is not, you're in 170 and this, that, and then, I don't know, they both said a lot of stuff. But basically, at the end of the argument or disagreement or whatever verbal battle is to had Colby and Tony, they both came into an agreement that they both love America and they both are American. America, baby. They both are American. They both represent America on this Saturday. They are both going to represent America on UFC 296, and they both basically shook hands verbally. They both basically are going to root for each other. They're both supporting each other. They're both supporting America on UFC 296. So it's weird. They both were like really weird argument, and then they're like the best of their friends, and they're just going to support each other. Look, this was hilarious. This was just funny. Like, I like Tony, man. I'm not going to lie, but yeah, Tony didn't. I mean, Paddy Pimblett was really nice and quiet in this press conference because he probably knew that if he said something, everyone was going to go up against him. I don't know. I don't think he went against Kobe or somebody, but he did say something about Tony, called him a sausage, and said, "Lad, you don't even know, lad. I'll be standing on top of your moving. Well, I will be standing on top of your body like Michael Chandler did when it kicked your head off. You'll be getting CTE, lad. You're a mad lad. You're making no sense. You're making no sense, Tony. This guy is really old. Whatever. I can't do a Scousy accent. What did I tell you, Michael? Whatever. Well, Paddy Pimblett was really a nice guy. He was behaving quite well. But then, yes, of course, he did some trash talking against Tony. But again, this is not exactly a trash talk when you got Colby Covington in there mentioning people's family members, deceased family members, talking about someone's wife, and basically calling Stephen Thompson and his father some really stupid stuff. But that's Colby Covington for you. Like, he made the press conference pretty entertaining. I really wish Ian Gary was in there. That dude could have had it. Like, he would have probably quit UFC. Yeah, he would have probably quit MMA if he was present there. But overall, UFC 296 good press conference. And Pantoja and Royval were there. I do not know they said anything, or I don't think they were even there. They were just sitting there. They were mentally probably or somewhere else. But Kobe kind of carried on this show on his own. Like, he said everything to everyone except for Shavkat. I don't think he said anything against Shavkat. Because I don't think he wants to mess with Shavkat. He knows that Shavkat is a bad man. You don't want to mess with that guy. But it is what it is, man. UFC 296 press conference was cool. I hope the actual event is better than the press conference. And I don't know what Tony is going to do. He does look old. He does look, he looks weird. He kind of looks slow, but you never know. Maybe David Goggins just gave him a lot of motivation. Maybe he's finally probably David Goggins finally found the person who's going to carry the logs for him, and that's going to be Tony Ferguson. Who knows? Okay, with that, I guess that's it from this video. Before I end the video, please I don't know, subscribe to my channel. I've got very few subscribers. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, share this video. I've got only 215 subscribers. I want to get to 500 subscribers before the end of this year. Please help me reach that goal. And of course, I'll probably see you after 296, UFC 296. And with that, peace out, guys. Peace out.